Hey guys, it's Carrie123 POP. So I'm going back to university, so I thought why not do a video about different kind of eye looks that you can do specifically for when you're wearing a mask, just because people are mostly just going to see your eyes. So yeah, let's go. So for this video, I'm going to break it up into 3 different kind of looks. So the first is like a more kind of when you don't have so much time, or if you, like me, rather get more sleep than wake up early and kind of do like a full kind of eye look. So like your more kind of simple, kind of no makeup look. One where it's like, it's in between your kind of full eye look and no makeup look. And then the last one, like a full-on kind of, I am here, please look at my eyes kind of look. Okay, so although I said it's focused mainly on the eyes, but I am still going to be doing my kind of whole face routine. So for this specific look, I don't use foundation, I just use concealer. This is the kind of more no makeup look. So this is generally the routine I usually do when I wear makeup to university. Like for me, I either do the whole no makeup look, or I go on like a full-on, I wouldn't say glam, but like full-on foundation kind of face type thing. So for the more no makeup look, I just use a concealer and I just put it under my eyes. So I have really dark circles, and also kind of have like a sunken kind of eye, if that makes sense. So I really like this concealer. Like I feel it really helps with my dark under eyes and that kind of sunkenness. So like, although that looks a lot, but if you can see like over here, I really have kind of like a sunken look, and I've always had that from as far as I can remember, and my mom has it as well, so I do think it's like kind of a genetic thing. So I just kind of like to blend out one side of the concealer first, just because I don't want it to set, like, or not set, should I say dry, but like just so I know like I have it all done and figured out, if that makes any sense whatsoever. God, why does it look that this eye is so much smaller than this eye? I hope this goes away after I do this eye. Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm looking a little better, more kind of symmetrical. So after I conceal my under eye and my eyelids, I also just kind of put it anywhere where I may have any marks or just things like that. Now I just kind of set my face with the translucent powder. So now that my face is set, I'm going to be adding a little bit of highlighter. So I really love the MAC, it's like a 3-pan kind of highlighter palette kind of set thing, and I am not sure which one I have, but I think it is the more kind of goldish copper toned one. I don't know if it's still on their side because I did buy this a while ago. Maybe I'll just put a picture on, but I really love these shades. So I take any one of the 3 and I just like pop it on. So, and then I just pop it on. Oh, I am glowing. Then I just add a little on my nose, just like that. And I'm shiny. Then I sometimes take the same color or maybe a different color. I think I'm going to take a different color now. And then so I just take it on my pinky and then I just add it to my brow bone and then just kind of blend it out with my ring finger. And then I have like a little highlight over there. So now I'm just going to take a crayon eyeliner and I'm going to put that in my waterline. And there we go. I don't know if it's noticeable. Like in person it's like noticeable, but it's like quite subtle. Then I add some mascara. So now I'm just going to take the Paradise Ecstatic from L'Oreal, and the eyeliner is from Rimmel. I really like the eyeliners, and it's the waterproof eye definer. And the eyes are technically complete, and for days like this I sometimes do put on like a lip. I'll put maybe a kind of I have like a brownish lipstick that I'll use, or maybe like a lip gloss, but because we're always wearing masks, a little But because we're always wearing masks now, I just put on some lip balm. So the one I usually use is this one. This is one by Vaseline, the Lip Therapy Rosy Lips one. It really keeps your lips hydrated and it kind of gives like a pinkish tint. So this is the look for a no makeup day, and it's really easy to do. It's really quick, unless you're very slow like me, but most people I'm sure can do this very quickly, and it still comes out looking fabulous. So this is the first kind of simple no makeup look done. So I thought I'd do like a little kind of breakdown at the end of each of the looks, just to kind of summarize. So basically it's just concealer and highlighter that's on my face. Oh, and translucent powder just to set it all in place. And for the eyes specifically, it's just concealer, eyeliner on the lower lash line, and some mascara and highlighter on my brow bone. You can add a lip if you want, or more kind of products if you want to, but this is look number 1. So for look number 2, it is between your kind of no makeup look and your kind of full-on eyeshadow look. So for this, I'm gonna just put like one eyeshadow onto my eyelids. And for that, I'm going to be using this shade over here from, I hope I pointed at the right shade. This shade, yes. This shade over here from my Inkblot palette. This is one of their kind of customizable ones. So this is like a 2-pan one. You do get larger ones. This is actually a gift from one of my friends and it's so cute. Just look at it. So I'm just gonna take this shade and kind of just pat it onto my eye and then just kind of blend it out. So now just to give this look a little more pizzazz, I'm gonna take Trust Issues from the Jackie Aina palette and just pop that into the inner corner of my eye. And there we go. That was a bit more pizzazz than I was initially going for, but you know what? I quite like it. So since this look is a bit more than the kind of natural no makeup look, I am going to add a lip because in case, I don't know, you maybe go out with your friends or your family members and you're going to eat, you are going to take your mask off. So, you know, if you want a lip, then like this is the time where your lip is going to shine. So I'm just going to outline my lips with this lip liner from NYX, and it's in the shade Ever, I think. Now I'm just going to apply my Dior liquid lipstick. So this is the finished second makeup look. It is a bit more than your kind of natural no makeup look, but it is still a little less than your kind of full on kind of glam full face kind of makeup. So this is makeup look 2 finished, and the routine is exactly the same as the first makeup look, except when doing the eyeshadow, I just kind of put one shadow across my whole eyelid and just kind of a really shiny inner corner highlight. So this is makeup look 2 all complete. Now for look number 3. So for this, it's gonna be like you're going for like your full on kind of eyeshadow look. Like you want people to stop and be like, wow, look at her eyeshadow. Hopefully after I'm done, people will say, wow, look at her eyeshadow. So the shadow I already have on is fairly quite dark and pigmented. I'm gonna try and darken it up a little bit. So I'm going to be taking a mixture of Credit and Ginger from the Jackie Aina palette. And I'm just gonna kind of be putting that in like the outer corner. I'm trying to be very light-handed with this because I don't know where this is gonna go. So I have darkened it up a little bit on the kind of like outer corner of the eye. So now what I'm gonna do, hopefully this does not get too messy. So I have this liquid eyeshadow from Smashbox and I really love it, like not just with the packaging, because I mean this crystal, beautiful. So I'm just gonna put this like on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna take this on my like ring finger and just kind of pat it, I hope you guys can see, pat it like in the center of my eyelid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same color I used initially over all of my lids in look 2, and I'm just going to run that partly in my lower lash line. Then I'm also just going to take a bit of Credit and also put that in my lower lash line. And this is it for this makeup look. So this is the third makeup look all complete, and it's more of a kind of full-on eyeshadow look. So this is makeup look 3 all complete, and that completes all the makeup looks that I'm going to be doing for this video. And for this look, it's the same as the previous two, except with the addition of darkening the outer corner with a darker color eyeshadow. You can use a darker brown or black, or a darker color of the one that you put across the whole lid, and just adding some more glittery sparkly color in the center of my lid, as well as smoking out the lower lash line with the color that I used on the whole lid and the one used to darken out the outer corner. So these are just 3 looks from, I guess, maybe like 3 makeup categories you can call it. Like your kind of no makeup, your more in between makeup, and your full on kind of makeup looks. Well, this isn't exactly full on, there's more to this, but like these 3 they can do for whether you're going to work, whether you're going to university, maybe if you're going out of the house for grocery shopping, if you're going to see your friends or things like that. These are various looks that you can do that focus mainly on the eyes, just because that's what we mostly see now with everyone wearing masks. And yeah, I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye!